Welcome to our Move series. My name is Debbie Barney. I'm the Fitness and Wellness Coordinator with Memorial Health System. Every Friday morning at 11 a.m., I come to you to give you new ideas of how to get a good workout at home, but not just a workout, to improve your balance, to correct your posture, to get strength from head to toe, feel better about you and have a more quality life. Today, if you have dumbbells, grab them. Mine are rather light for what I would do in my workout. What my class did this morning, they used heavier dumbbells, but I'm trying to still be able to breathe and speak to you while I do this. Now, we're going to do some walking lunges. Everything today is going to be walking. It's going to be moving. You're going to see a huge difference between doing these in a stationary spot versus walking. Much more intense, but you gotta be careful with your form. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna step out. Doesn't matter what foot you step with because we're alternating. We go down into that lunge. Look where my body weight is. It's center. I'm not leaning forward anticipating that next step. I push it down center. Now watch this back leg. It lifts and down. How do I get that lift? I'm not kicking my leg back like this. I am squeezing my glutes, the back of my leg, lifting through the rib cage and coming up, tightening the whole gluteal area, then bringing the leg down. You are going to get quicker results. You're going to be so happy that you've learned this. But you know what else it does? It helps your balance. All right, I'm going to grab dumbbells. I'm going to do a couple going across the room where you can still see me. Then I'm going to run back there a ways and come toward you. All right, here we go. Down, squeeze and lift, bring it down. Other leg. Down, squeeze and lift, bring it down. Now I'm going to run back here. You keep going. I'm going to come toward you. And down, squeeze and lift, down, step, squeeze and lift, down, lunge, squeeze and lift, down, down, squeeze and lift, leg 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 down. All right, so be very careful that you don't put forward motion into that right angle lunge. You'll end up injuring your knee doing that. Body weight down center, legs in right angles, and you have a straight leg when you do the squeeze and lift. That's what's gonna tighten up the booty. Also, none of this. When that leg comes off the ground, it's straight and down. It's not flinging it. All right, now we are going to do deep plie squats. Only one dumbbell for this. And we're gonna go down, watch my left leg. Squeeze, down, step, squeeze and lift, down, step, squeeze and lift, down. I'm taking it back. Down, squeeze and lift, down. Deep plie, squeeze and lift, down. Deep plie, squeeze and lift, down. Back across. Down, squeeze and lift, down. Press low, squeeze and lift, bring it down. Another. Down, squeeze and lift, down. Take it back. Down, squeeze and lift, down. Down, squeeze and lift, down, down, squeeze and lift, down. All right. Now, same concept is in those right angle lunges. You are going to get so much more out of it. That deep plie squat, always remember working that turn out through the hips. So when you go down, you want to forcibly, mentally, mind and muscle connection, push those knees open. Weight goes down in that heel. When you go to come up, do that same lift and down. you've got to contract the glutes in order for that leg to come up and pause, then back down. Quicker results. All right, the next one we're gonna do is we are going to do releve walking. My background is dance, so I call it a releve. You call it calf raises. But we're gonna add a hammer curl. Now we're gonna hinge forward slightly, and as my right foot goes out, it's up on releve, and then do a hammer curl with the left arm. Up, 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 up. Now, the entire time my heels were off the ground, I'm doing a calf raise or a releve, whatever works for you, you can call it, and I'm alternating hammer curls. The leg that steps forward, it's opposite arm that we do that hammer curl. Yes, your calves are gonna feel this, but we need to strengthen the calf muscle, the Achilles tendon. But more than that, what we're getting on these releve walks and on those lunges is ankle mobility. Why is that important? Because as we mature, we begin to lose ankle mobility. If your ankle doesn't stay flexible, you step on a stone that is on a sidewalk, when your ankle rolls, you will not recover. You will hit the ground. The more mobility we have, the more strength we have, we lower our risk of falling. All right, gonna do that again. Hinge forward, right foot, left arm. Up, switch, 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 switch. All right, walked right out of the frame. I was having so much fun with that. Now, how long do you want to do these? How many reps? Make sure you do them evenly on the right angle lunges and the releve walks, but that's going to be determined by you. Where is your fitness level? You might be able to do one set of these releve walks, and that might be all you need because it challenged your muscle development where it is at today. But the more often you do these, the stronger you're gonna get. So this today has worked everything from the belly button downward. Now, adding these hammer curls as we were walking helped to strengthen the arms as well. It is so important that we keep every part of the body, head to toe, strong for balance. Hands, gripping those weights, soup cans, whatever it is you have at home, strengthens your grip strength. Why is that important in balance? So if you slip down the steps, you are agile enough and strong enough to grip that railing so you don't tumble. If you're starting to tumble forward and there's a chair you need to grab onto, you need to have the strength. You need to have the agility. We have to work the fingers and the hands as well as the muscles of the legs. All of this is going to help with your balance. Beginners, you do it one time through. You could do it every day of the week if you want, but at least 3 times a week. Moderate to advanced exercisers, do it 3 times through every time you do it. You don't have to do it the short amount of time I have shown you here. I'm just demonstrating. That is not a full workout unless you're a beginner. And if you need to, with these walking movements, get along a wall for support. Down, squeeze and lift, down, down, squeeze and lift, down. The same with your releves, the same with the deep plies. Make sure that you're safe, but you gotta get up and you gotta move because nothing is more important than quality of life. That's why Memorial Health System brings me here. Again, my name is Debbie Barney. Thank you so much for joining me, for viewing these videos, but not just viewing, doing them. I'll see you again next Friday. Bye-bye.